Thanks for joining us. Time to get ready for NBA action on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Miami Heat facing off against the Detroit Pistons. And things are about ready, so let's head on out to Kevin, Clark, and Steve for the call in Detroit.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. With Doris Burke and Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Heat, Anthony Carter is out there with ABC. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. And it's Brown in at the 4. And for Detroit, and it's Williams at the 4 spot.
The Pistons have gone now 5 seasons, guys, without posting a winning record, and they're on their 4th coach in that time. Been musical chairs on the bench. Hopefully, they'll be able to find some stability there and some improvement on the court.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. It's stolen. Passes it to Mills. Puts it up. Here's Leitner. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Leitner's got the opening field goal of the game for Detroit.
They always like to get that first lead of the game.
Yeah, you know, Steve, a good way to set the tone early on there.
And the Pistons' long rebuild has hurt attendance. There's no doubt about that. It's dropped over 20% over the last decade, down around 67% last season. Steve, last in the NBA.
Well, of course, this city has also been hit hard by the economy, Kevin, and that has played a role. But no question, the Pistons' struggles have led to the attendance dropping. Hopefully this team, with the good young talent they've put together, can get things turned around and get these fans back. And, you know, this is a pick-and-roll league. We all know that. Everyone runs it, and he's really, really good with that particular play. He'll set the screen, really good timing when he rolls, and then the ability to catch and make a shot from there.
And something else he has is an array of moves in the paint. You can make a training video for young players to figure out how to play down low in terms of how he gets it done inside.
Here's ABC. Carter, the pass to Walters. Here's Mashburn. And the 3 off target. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far together. Kicks it to Jackson. He tries for 3. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. Now Carter. He passes to Walters. The 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And that's now 6 points for ABC.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Hunter, the pass to Jackson. Detroit, no good that time either. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Carter outside. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. Pass to Walters. From deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's come out of the gate smoking from 3-point range today. Barbecue chicken.
Clark, you know me. I love barbecue chicken.
I'm more of a baked chicken guy myself, but that's fine, whatever.
Clark, where'd we get this guy?
Kevin, you love anything. I've not seen anything come in front of you that's food that you haven't devoured.
A lot of people thought the East would be a cakewalk for Miami last year, but Indiana made sure that wasn't going to be the case. What a series with the Pacers using their size and strength to pound Miami down low, and eventually the Heat were able to pull it out, but boy, was that a tough series.
And the first one drops. And just to touch back on the Eastern Conference Finals, went to a Game 7 where Miami ran away with the game. But, you know, Clark, if it weren't for the heroics of LeBron earlier in the series, it could have been the Pacers that took on San Antonio in the finals.
You know, I was thinking a little bit about two former ABA teams meeting in the NBA Finals, but the Heat managed to steal Game 1, and I thought that proved to be the difference in the end. That was a game the Pacers had and didn't squeeze. But the way these two teams are constructed, they should be seeing a lot more of each other in the near future. And I think that's great for the league because whenever they meet up in the regular season or the playoffs, it's always been a battle the last couple of years.
Nice rivalry developing between those two.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
A good one brewing there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And the first one at the line is good.
The Heat marched their way to the best record in the league last season, 66-16, and the ability to win on the road, a big part of that league best record.
Brown is checked in for Detroit. And Brown drops them both. And back to the Heat in their play on the road. 29 wins for them as the visiting side, and that was in another category compared to every other team in the league. Steve, nobody else really even came close.
No, nobody did. And I'll tell you what, when they went on their huge winning streak, it wasn't like they did it all at home. In fact, 13 of those 27 games during their winning streak were on the road, and that's not easy to do.
It's good on the putback.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
The 1-2 punch, gotta love it.
Now here's Brown, all sorts of time, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
He kicks it to Mills. Now the pass to Hunter. Here's Leitner. No good. That would have tied it.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Here's Mashburn. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Detroit has always been one of those teams you think of when it comes to franchises that epitomize the rough and tough Eastern Conference. Always look to be a tough defensive team, and they might not have the flashiest players, but they have some of the toughest, no doubt.
And he knocks down the first one. And Clark, as you said, the Pistons were strong against the rest of the East last year. Didn't give away too many games, and 25 of their 29 wins came against Eastern opponents.
Yeah, they took advantage of the weaker conference for sure, but it just shows you how much growth they have ahead of them, because in order to get to the playoffs, they're going to have a good record against the West as well.
And he makes both free throws.
One of the problems for the Pistons last season was they always seemed to come out after halftime flat. Just couldn't sustain the kind of intensity and focus needed to win consistently. That was a big part of why they had such a tough year.
Well, Heat leading by 4. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. He's thrilled with their play on the offensive end of the floor, saying it's all coming together for us. The ball movement is great, and when someone doesn't have it, they're cutting and fighting to get open. It's just fun basketball to coach and to watch. Let's have some fun ourselves, guys.
Well said, Doris. Thanks. And important in every game, but early on here, guys, we'll be looking out for how they manufacture opportunities.
Well, I know Coach is worried about their shot selection at times, so I'm not surprised at what he had to say.
Steve, I don't know a coach who doesn't worry about shot selection. You talk about something that riles up most coaches, it's seeing their guys taking bad shots.
Well, going back to the Pistons, the third quarter for them was by far their worst scoring quarter. Several points lower than any other quarter they played in, and with the sample size you get over the course of a season, that is no accident.
Well, you know, what you think about now with a team like this is that if it's young, maybe they're not used to the tweaks and the adjustments that other teams are making at them over the halftime break. So this is an area for improvement for this Detroit team.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Boy, the defense just backing off, begging him to take that shot.
Miami leading by 4. Shot on the wing. Jump shot is good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here is Hill. Doubled by Mourning. Williams inside the line. Williams with another miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Buford the pass to Strickland. That's good.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Pistons trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. Hunter. Detroit, no good that time either. Miami's on 4-6 from long range here early on. Gets the bucket. Mashburn's got 6.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
The shot's good from Hunter.
Not a really great start for him as he just isn't shooting the ball that effectively here early on.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Miami making a change here. The Heat leading by 7. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Williams comes with the double team. Here's Marley. And there's another one for the Heat.
Well, he's got that quick trigger, a very quick trigger on his shot, and doesn't hesitate to pull up as soon as he gets his hands on the ball. He's a very aggressive player.
Well, defensive pressure is always going to be at its weakest in that instant when the pass gets there. So having a good feel for the catch and shoot serves him well.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2-point possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
So it's Miami now after the basket by Detroit. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
And the Heat making a change here. Jamison's checked in. Pistons trail by 7. Outside Hill. Passes it to Hunter. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. And he hits the jump shot. Hill's got 7 points.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Dishes it to Jamison. Pass to Bowen. Tries a 3. Offensive rebound Heat. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Heat have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That free throw good from Marley.
Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball. 2 teams that like to play up tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were 1 play away from wrapping it up in Game 6. But the miracle comeback from the Heat that led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
Both free throws good from Marley. Clark, that was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs +5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the chart. Absolutely fantastic.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Heat. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
Pistons trail by 7. Now here is Hill. He feeds it to Jackson. Another shot. He lays it in. Mills has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pistons.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Jamison, a screen. Off the pick. And he connects with the jumper.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now here is Hill, defended by Bowen. Jackson kicks to Hill. Brown outside. It's back to Hill. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Anthony Carter's checked in for the Heat. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 7. Hill passes to Hunter. It's back to Hill. Miami grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, Jamal Crawford's patented shake and bake crossover, one of the flashiest moves in the league. A behind-the-back crossover followed by a hop step the other direction. He said it was created out of fear. At 16 years old, in the Seattle Pro-Am League, he'd been locked up by an older player, held to only 2 points. He faced him again in the Pro-Am All-Star game, unleashed the move impromptu, and it worked so well, he decided he had to master it. Guys, it's been one of his calling cards ever since.
That's right, Doris. Thanks.
He definitely keeps defenses on their toes.
And they're able to recover. Gets the bucket. And the Heat lead by 9.
Now, slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
And the basket by Jackson. And here's Carter. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Martin. Jamison tips it back in. Jamison's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they've really cranked up the intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second chance buckets in the big pile.
And those hustle points, Clark, I mean, that's just another reason why they've got the lead here.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
Leonard. The shot no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
Hill with it. He's got 7. Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by Brown.
While not as dominant on defense as they were a year before, the Heat still were tough at that end of the court. The thing is, you could see them turn it on and turn it off when they needed to defensively, so they always managed to get the key stop when they needed it.
Miami needs to get a shot off. Carter with the three. The Heat rebound. Brown, good.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
The Heat making a switch here. Pistons trail by 10, and when you're coming off a title like the Heat are, there is, a natural tendency to cruise, but Clark, you said this, and Steve, I'm sure you want to comment on it. They can turn it up in a hurry.
Well, there's just so much athleticism on this team that if they want to pressure you in the half court, they usually can force turnovers, and if not, they can also sit back and play a more straight-up defensive style and be very effective that way as well.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Carter outside. Here's Mashburn. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The dish to Hill. There's the pass to Waitner. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Buford is checked in for Marley. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 7. Detroit, no good that time either. Carter on the wing, defended by Hunter. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here's Hill. He's got 10. Outside, Williams shoots a 3. Can't get it to go.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
The Pistons shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Well, last year, collectively, this team shot 74% from the free throw line. Pretty low number.
ABC's checked in for the Heat. The Heat leading by 4. Feeds it to Buford. Pass to Walters. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Detroit with the rebound. Brown dishes to Hill. Hill left side. Outside Williams. The feed to Brown. From beyond the arc. No good. And Miami the other way now. They've led by as much as 10.
They haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
1:36 left in the first half of the game. Williams back to Brown. Outside Williams takes the 3. The offensive rebound. And a missed layup. The Heat leading by 7. Pass to Walters. He dishes it to Buford. Brown with a screen on Brown. Buford kicks to Brown. Good ball movement here by Miami. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, I think they've lost their aggressiveness a little bit. They're not getting fouled and going to the line.
Well, you know, that's an excellent point you make there, Steve, but we got to be careful not to nitpick here. I mean, they do still have the lead, and that's an advantage they'd be wise to continue to press forward on.
That free throw good from Jamison. The Heat making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:06 left now here in the second. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. It's back to Hill. He passes it to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
I tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
Morning's checked in for Miami. Marley comes in for Buford. Miami leading by 9. Here's ABC. He's got 12. 35 seconds left in the first half. It's rebounded by Mills. Detroit's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. The kick out to Hill, and it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Nineteen seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Here's ABC, defended by Hunter. Here's Mashburn. And so that brings the first half to a close. Heat out front, up by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint. And it's time to bring you the halftime report on 2K Sports. Miami up on top against Detroit. Their defensive intensity has really shaped the beginning of this game. No surprise.
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for ABC. 12-point. He's hitting field goals, three-pointers, using all that range he's got in his arsenal.
Well, he's wearing down this defense. I mean, they have to follow him everywhere, so he is really making them work.
That's good. Williams has got the first field goal of the second half for the Pistons.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Carter kicks to Jamison. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Pistons trail by 10. Outside Williams. The pass to Hunter. Leighton, Jamison covering. Kicks it to Williams. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Carter outside. Passes to Walters. Clock at 6. Here's Mashburn. And again, Miami with the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Outside Jackson. Fires from 14. Shot is blocked. They recover it. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Hunter. Offline with his three.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
On the wing, Jackson expanding his range. That's good. Jackson's got 6. Miami leading by 8. And the Heat call time here.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Hill, he's checked in for Detroit. Brown comes in for Jackson. Pass to Walters. Back to Brown. He kicks to Jamison. He's against Williams. Puts up the baby hook. And Jamison with a nice bucket inside. Jamison's got 11 points.
And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Outside Hill. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires from the wing. And another basket for Miami.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Pistons trail by 12. Outside Hill. And there's the pass to Hunter. It's back to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, a good one here for Hill. 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Free throw drops for Hill. The Heat making a switch here. Morning's checked in. Both free throws good from Hill. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Carter with it, now guarded by Hunter. Back to Morning. Dishes it to Marley. Nails the wide open jump shot. Marley's got his second bucket of the night.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Hill kicks to Williams. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Carter, the pass to Morning. Leads him in there. Strickland. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
I think he's best as a spot-up shooter. When he can play off of his teammates and find openings on the perimeter, just catch and shoot. Got a quick release. Beautiful stroke.
He does such a nice job of getting himself squared up and in perfect position before the ball gets there, preparing before the pass.
Hill dishes to Brown. Here's Williams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Heat. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
He has not been on his game, and, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Here's ABC. He's got 12. And there's another one for the Heat.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
The Heat making a switch here. Jamison's checked in. Detroit with the ball. A 12-point game. Hill kicks to Jackson. Detroit, no good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Wide open. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Now, it's hard to imagine them not running away with this game if they can continue to shoot the ball like they have been.
Steve, everything is falling for them this half, and they haven't had any empty possessions, scoring on every trip.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Well, you know, the Pistons, a team that looks to pound you inside. Last season, they placed second overall in points in the paint.
Brown is checked in for Morning. The Heat leading by 14. Here's ABC. 12 points for him. Mashburn. He's guarded by Hill. Jamison with a screen on Hill. Shot clock at 6. He used that pick to get in close. Mashburn's got 15 points. And Clark, you mentioned the Pistons' aggressiveness getting inside, but that had its drawbacks. Steve, they were one of the most turnover-prone teams in the NBA.
Well, they're not a great team at turning the other team over, tied for 5th lowest in steals. So the turnover differential, I think, was a major problem for Detroit, something they're going to have to clean up this year.
He feeds it to Brown, passes it to Walters. 1:12 left in the third quarter. And that one is hammered home. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Williams, he's checked in for Detroit. Brown comes in for Jackson. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing, and I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
Hill kicks to Williams. Can they get it? Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Jamison. And again, it's the Heat missing. Pistons trail by 16. Now Hill. He's got 12. Williams for 3. Goes back up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Buford, he's checked in for Miami. For Detroit, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's ABC, defended by Hunter. Back to Jamison. Backs down. And a strong finish with 2 hands. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Hill drives in. Brown outside. It's back to Hill. Williams has a screen for Hill. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And so here is Miami. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Carter. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Rebounded by Jackson.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Back to Brown. Jackson puts up a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jackson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Detroit. The Heat leading by 10. Carter outside. He passes to Strickland. There's the dish to Buford. Pass to Strickland. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting 40% from the field. Outside Williams. The pass to Hunter. Back to Williams. From deep. They grab their own miss.
Not his forte. I don't really like that shot, and you can tell the defense is just asking him to take it.
Carter off a bit from Strickland. Carter against Jackson. Buford kicks to Carter. Trying his luck deep, and good on the basket. Book it. And the Heat lead by 15. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Hunter, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Hunter, the pass to Williams. Bangs home the trifecta.
I like the way that he has really stayed aggressive from that three-point line after not making a single one before the halftime.
Stolen by Jackson. Passes it to Hunter. And stolen by Buford. From 15 feet away. Feeds it to Carter. Five on the clock. Here's Leonard. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Outside Williams. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it.
Get the perimeter.
Carter with it. Now guarded by Hunter. Mourning with the screen. Down low. From 13 feet, it goes down. Mourning's got 4 points in the quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Williams. He passes to Hunter. Back to Williams. Now the feed to Jackson. From deep. It's rebounded by Strickland. The Heat leading by 16. Morning a screen on Jackson. Here's Buford. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. The Heat making a switch here. Detroit's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Now here is Hill. Six to shoot. Outside Jackson. Fires the three. Detroit, no good that time either. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Carter drives in. Jamison inside. Back to Carter. Carter right side. He dishes it to Brown. And it's Leitner with the rebound.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Kicks to Hill. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Well, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
And here's Carter. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Brown. Mashburn. He's guarded by Hill. Clock at 6. Pass to Walters. For 3. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Still a close game here, though. That's surprising considering they're rarely grabbing any rebounds.
Williams for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Mashburn's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Carter dishes to Jamison. Back to Carter. That one wide left.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Hill kicks to Williams. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The pass to Hunter. It's back to Hill. Here's the 3. Here's Williams. Here's Leitner. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
And Miami has possession. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brown outside. Mashburn. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Mashburn. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That is surprising, Clark. It's difficult to be in a game when you can't rebound.
But, Kevin, they're still in it. They still are in it. I can't believe that they've had so much trouble with the boards. We'll see if they can hang in there a little longer.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. First free throw is good.
He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
The Pistons making a change here. Mills is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Jackson kicks to Hunter. Back to Jackson. Puts up a three. Miami grabs the miss.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
He kicks to Brown. Fires it up. Hits it from about 6 feet away.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jackson passes to Hunter. The three from Mills. It's hauled in by Brown. Now here is Carter. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.